The Most Beautiful Thing Part 2. She had smiling, serious eyes and she wore a leaf-shaped gold nose stud on her tiny straight nose. So like that we understand Ramchand's mother is very beautiful as she is slim, she has straight tiny nose and she wears this stud in her nose, leaf shape, okay, and she's smiling. Okay, so one day she had finished kneading dough to make chapatis and was about to get the kerosene stove going to use this stove. Earlier the people used to fill kerosene in it, so it is kerosene stove. Little boys should never go near fire, understand? Don't forget. Remember what happened to Chuhu? She told the 5-year-old Ramchand, who was hovering around her. When Ramchand was moving around his mother, so she explained and she reminds him that what happened with Chuhu. Okay, Chuhu is also one character here, and she tells Ramchand the story of Chuhu and she tries to give moral from an imagined story, and Ramchand understands, gets lesson from the story. Then seeing him look a little mutinous means disobey, for he always liked to be as close to his mother as possible. Ramchand used to be close with the mother. It happens. The young children like to be with the mother, always mother. And she pulled out a lump of dough from the vessel she had been kneading it in. So his mother understood that this child is moving around me. To make the child busy, the mother gave a dough to the child. Okay, a lump of dough, a piece of dough. Here, take this, she told him with a smile. Okay, beta, take this, okay, and play with it. Go and sit at that corner and make something really nice with it. Okay, so the mother gives a task to the child. Okay, go and make the most beautiful thing in the world, she told him. Now the child is getting a task and now the child is thinking how to complete it. He understood because she often made sparrows and rabbits with dough for him. So Ramchand's mother is making sparrows and rabbits many times for him to make him play. She would work on the dough deftly means with a great skill. With her slim fingers, pulling here, pinching there, rounding at one place, flattening at another till a shape emerged from it. So his mother is making the sparrow, rabbit or mouse, okay, and until this dough become one kind of shape, she used to roll it, flattening it, sharpen it, okay, doing the design. She would make a sparrow and give it a nice sharp beak, wings folded by its side and a tail. She told Ramchand stories about how the sparrow used her beak to fight with her husband and how she fed her children by bringing them food in this very beak. So here she highlights the beak and she creates a story about the sparrow, that how the sparrow uses the beak to fight with her husband, how the sparrow feeds the children with the sparrow. Then She laughed at his surprised face. And when the Ramchand is surprised, so she laughs. When she made a rabbit, she gave him a perfect bobtail and nothing else. So she is not making the face of the rabbit, she is just highlighting the bobtail and just a blob with a bobtail. Now she is asking with this bobtail, where is its face? And Ramchand asked in confusion. So Ramchand is asking with the confusion, कि mummy, where is its face? It is so scared of you. It is running away. Okay, that its face is scaring of you. Okay, of you means with Ramchand. Okay, and that's why he is running. She said, laughing. So she creates a joke, a laugh for the child. She also becomes a child with the child, what we also do. And when a rabbit is frightened, all you see of him is his little bobtail. That when the rabbit is hidden, when rabbit is frightened, scared of us, so rabbit only shows the bobtail to us. And she tells this story to Ramchand. Once she made a mouse and called her Chuhu. You know, we make chuha, okay, chuha to mouse, but here she says Chuhu. It is a girl mouse. Then Ramchand asked suspiciously, means doubtfully, that it is a girl mouse. So she said, yes, and a pretty one too. It's very pretty, cute, beautiful. She had made this mouse with special care and had given her a nice tail, eyes and mouth. So she made mouse by using a lump of dough. You see, she has no whiskers, she told Ramchand. Now she is making a story and giving advice to Ramchand. Because her mother told her not to go near the kerosene stove, and she was naughty and she did, and her whiskers got singed. So here slightly burnt means singed. Okay, so here she gives a moral by the mouse story, that this Chuhu's whiskers are burnt because it is burnt just because of the disobeying of the mother. So Ramchand was very impressed by this story because because Ramchand is the child. It was okay for Chuhu because she was a girl mouse. Now she is again creating a joke that it is okay because Chuhu is a girl mouse. Okay, but what if he went near the kerosene stove and never grow mustache like his father's when he grew up? When Chuhu would be grew up, and if Chuhu would be boy, so Chuhu would not get a mustache like his father. Sometimes his mother made a face with the lump of dough using a matchstick to make two dents for eyes. Dents means dimples. One for a nose and then a series of dents in a smile-shaped line to make a toothy smiling mouth. So many times she was using her skills with a matchstick to make the face, okay, and to make eyes, to make nose, dents, okay. So like that she used to make teeth and all with this all. When she gave him the dough and told him to make the most beautiful thing in the world, he rolled the lump round and round in his chubby fingers and thought and thought and thought. So now this Ramchand is very confused. He is just rolling the dough and just thinking and thinking, what was the most beautiful thing in the world? It was his mother, of course, or possibly his father. But Ramchand is 5 years old child. So, but he couldn't make them out of dough, because we cannot make the face of the father or mother by using dough. So he is confused. Besides, they were not really things, correct? They are human. He rolled the damp piece of dough around in his hands, thinking hard. So now this dough is wet. Damp piece means wet piece. By his hand, his hand is having sweat. That's why it is wet. Then Ramchand's father called out to his wife from the shop. So during this time, his mother is called by the father. Please come here, he shouted to his wife as courteously as one could shout. So normally, while his father was calling her, Ramchand's parents were old fashioned. Old fashioned means old time people, okay? So they never addressed each other by their names. So they never call each other by the names, okay? So she turned off the stove off, put it and the matchbox safely away on an upper shelf, and threw a sharp, anxious glance at him. So just she turned off the stove, and she just keep all the things safely, and just worried face, worried eyes, she just takes a look to the child. She was terrified about the stove. She had heard so many stories of children having accidents with them. So yes, she was worried about the stove, that the child should not move, child should not go to stove, because she heard many stories about the accidents, okay? So but ever since she had told him about Chuhu, so she started telling him about the story of Chuhu. He seemed to be keeping his distance from the stove, and the child also listened to the mother. She hadn't even planned it. It had just come out when she had finished making a perfect little mouse and had realized it would be difficult to give it whiskers. So Ramchand understood the moral from this story of Chuhu. She smiled, untucked the pallu of her sari from the waistband of her petticoat, spread out the pallu, adjusted it around her shoulders, and looked at her son. So, when the mother works, she fold her sari and pallu all insert, okay? So, she just uninsert, okay? She just untucked her pallu, and then she prepared her sari perfectly. He wear the sari perfectly and went outside, okay? He was still absorbed in the piece of dough, so he is very busy, interested in this dough. He is thinking that what to make. Feeling he was safe, she went out to the shop. So mother went out of the shop. Apparently her husband needed help to look for a new tin of black pepper that he had misplaced. So the black pepper is missing. So her husband is finding it, okay, searching it. They found it, okay, after about 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes they got the black pepper, and Ramchand's mother went back in to continue with her cooking. So she was working, so she came back. She found Ramchand in the same corner where she had left him, with the piece of dough still firmly in his hand. So strongly, tightly the dough was in his hand, and she found that the child is safe. But he was crying. So the child is crying, so the mother is worried. And he was howling and throwing a tantrum or weeping like children do. So with anger he was making sound, he was crying very badly, how the children do. He was really crying with real heartbreaking sorrow, gulping and sobbing, his eyes full of grief. So he was really crying with very sadness, and he was just taking breath here and in and out, and he was just making sound how the child is crying. Pain tore through her heart, so she became again sad. She rushed to him and scooped him up in her arm, hugging him, examining him to see if he had physically hurt himself. So Ramchand's mother is very worried, picked up the child, and hugging him and just check it that my child is okay or not, but he hadn't, and she sensed it anywhere. So he was not hurt, the child was not hurt. His eyes told her that. She murmured to him, she just talked softly with the child. She crooned to him gently. Croon means sang or spoke softly. Slowly she was like that to make the child stop crying. So the mother used to sing something or speak softly, and when he calmed down slightly, the sorrow and incomprehension means difficult to understand something, still in his eyes. So he was really confused with his eyes. She asked him very seriously, the way one asks an adult, tell me, why are you crying? So the mother is asking to the child the reason for crying. He didn't answer at first. He just looked down at the piece of dough in his hand. So when you do any wrong, what you do? You just see down. So like that, this child is also looking down. So I hope you understood this prose, the most beautiful thing, and you also learned the lesson, moral from this story. I hope you all will perform your question answer session well, and you will be active in questioning session. And if you will be having any doubt, you can give comment. If you want to give feedback, you can send me in the comment box. Motivate to me also for making the more videos for you, and best of luck. Thank you. Goodbye.